Hi ho to the merry soul. Here's your ale, and here we go, with the continuing tale of the heroic dwarf, Flint Fireforge. Last we left off, Flint and Tannis have volunteered to hunt a Tylor, along with a party from Qualinos. Unfortunately, during the hunt, a member named Xenof was killed, while a member named Mira killed the beast. As monster hunts go, things seem to go as normal, until an arrow was found. It belonged to Tannis. It was embedded in the chest of Xenof, and thus Tannis was taken into custody, but was later freed. I guess there was little evidence that Tannis had shot Xenof with intent. Problems for Tannis though did not go away, as when the midwife, Ied Elia, was found murdered, again Tannis was blamed due to his mixed blood. Flint protested Tannis' involvement, and the speaker, Solostaran Kanan, tasked him with finding the real murderer. Flint only took a few days and found a deeper plot that the Tylor killer Mira was actually Arelas Kanan, who was plotting to take over all of Qualinesti. Events unfolded, and together Flint and Tannis was able to foil the plans and clear the half-elven's name. Flint, done with business, decided to return to Solus, and this time Tannis decided to go with him and learn the arts of blacksmithing from Flint. Who can blame him with the history of discrimination in Qualinos? In time, Flint would meet up with the future heroes of the Lance, such as when he encountered the Kender Tasselhoff Barefoot, when he, in quotations, found a magic bracelet that Flint had made for a Dragonesti princess, and Tika Wayland as a young girl whose troubled childhood, due to a lack of parental guidance, saw her become a source of some troubles of her own. Flint would feel bad for her and temporarily take her into his home, and even make toys for her before the innkeeper, Otik Sandev, took her in. Flint will meet all of the heroes of the Lance, and it is with them that we find out why he had such a dire fear of water and boats. It happened during a camping trip at Crystalmere Lake. Flint was on a boat when the large human Caramon decided he would catch an eel with his hands and lean too far forward, tipping the boat over. Flint was eventually saved from drowning, but from then on, he avoided any travel over water, if he could help it. Later, in the same year, adventure called when Flint went to Kate with his new companions to stop the Minotaurs from taking over Ansalon. Along the way, Chrissig, a female half-ogre, and Flint had really grew fond of each other. But sadly, this relationship will never be, as she was killed by a Minotaur. This must have added a few more wrinkles to the aging dwarf. Events would then see the companions break up and go their separate ways until their agreed meetup in 5 years' time. Flint stayed in Solus on the ground floor, of course, as he felt dwarves should feel the ground below them. But one day, he decided to go up to the treetops where most of Solus was built to prepare his home for winter by buying supplies, when he met Hanuk, a dwarven merchant, who informed Flint about the Tewa clan mountain dwarves' deal with his hometown of Hillholm, which he found impossible due to the animosity mountain and hill dwarves had for each other due to the Dwarfgate Wars. This bothered him so much that he actually traveled back to Hillholm and saw that all that he heard was true. Stereotypically, the first place he headed to get that information was Muldoon's Tavern. He then learned more details of the deal and what Mayor Holden had agreed to, and that the town had actually benefited well financially from letting the Tewa use the pass road and the extra business to Hillholm, for it being a stop along the way. Flint, though never being an economist, was now even more outraged that money outweighed a grudge, and was about to leave the tavern when fate would intervene into an important adventure in Flint Fireforge's illustrious life. What would it be? Well, find out next time, my friend, and till next word.